What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Jarrell. So in today's video, I'm bringing y'all a banger, man. So go ahead and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. Now, the banger that I'm bringing y'all is going to be the strong close defense. So I've been having a lot of y'all ask me about strong close defense, and here we are. So before I do get into that though, I do want to go ahead and announce the winner for our giveaway. So if you look on your screen right now, you'll see that we got our comment picker. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be copy and pasting the YouTube website for the video, for my last video that I told y'all to go comment on, and it's just going to be generating that comment just like that. So anyway, you see right there I did copy and paste it, and I'm going to hit filter duplicate users just in case I have people that commented, you know, hashtag PS4, hashtag Xbox multiple times. It's going to go ahead and filter that out to where you only get one vote. But anyway, you see, let's see what the winner's going to be, and looks like it's going to be Jersey Shuffle, said hashtag PS4. So congratulations goes to Jersey Shuffle. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, and make sure you show me that it is your YouTube channel, and then after that I'll be sending you the code. So congratulations. Now let's go and hop right into this video. So as you can see right here, we do have strong close on the screen. Now as far as the defense that I'm going to be showing you, as you just seen, is going to be this 3-3-5 wide, and I believe this is one of the most versatile defenses in the game, and it should be a defense that you're already familiar with. But first and foremost, let's talk about coaching adjustments, because this is the most important part to this defense. So you want to have auto flip on. I like having it on. It's not mandatory, but I like having it on. But what is mandatory, you want to have your flat set at 15. You want to have a curl flat set at 0 or 5. You could tinker around with 0 or 5. That's up to you. Personally, I like 0, but sometimes I could go to 5. And also right here, you want to have your hook curls at 10 yards. And I'll explain why that's important here in a little while. So for the defense, like I said, 3-3-5 wide. And the play that you want to come out in is going to be this cover 4, show 2. Now, let's take a look at strong close. And for strong close, I'll be showing you how it fares against wide receiver out, the popular setup that I know. I'll show you halfback dive, I'll show you wide trail, and I'm gonna show you that you can't really get bombed in this defense. So like I said, I'm also gonna show you, I'll show you outside zone too as well, but I do want to start off with just the run plays first. So for the base setup, this is a base setup. Like I said, one thing y'all need to understand, I'm gonna remind y'all throughout the video, but there's no one setup that can stop every single possible route combo in the game. It just doesn't exist. So all you can do is just have a defense that stops majority. So anyways, the base setup, you want to press, you want to pull up your D-line menu, you want to slant them to the right, just like this. Now from here, you want to call over the top, and then this is just your base setup, base. So let me show you how this base setup fares versus the run right here. So with your user, you want to kind of just shoot down and just look to fill the gap. You see, that time we actually did get through, but this isn't a shut the run down in the backfield type of defense with this base setup. Now I do have another good setup that's going to fare better against the run, and I'll get into that whenever I want to get in that section. But right here, you want to press, crash your D-line to the right, and also like I said, call over the top with your coverage to where you have purples on the field. And actually my last setup I do like doing is double tap the right direction that pulls up the linebacker, hit it right again to pull up the right outside linebacker, or the right line, well outside, or the linebacker's responsibilities, and then you want to press X right here and put him in a vert hook. So to me, this is my base defense. So I'll say that again, this is the base right here. You can use the first one, it's just this one isn't as good in the run because his first step right here, Shaquille Griffin's going to be backwards, so it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be downhill. But I'll go ahead and show you against the dive right here, just so it is viable. So like I said, you just want to shoot down into the gap. As you've seen, yes, there are holes, but this is more of a contained defense. I'll show you one where you can blow up the dive pretty much in the backfield. I'm gonna show you that. That's for my second variation. So I do actually, I'll show you that right now. So for the second variation of the defense that I'll be showing you, you want to go ahead and press. You want to go ahead and slant your line to the right. You still want to call over the top, but now you want to take this guy, put him in a purple, and then you want to call down and over the top. My bad, I had to think, because you want to put him in a cloud flat. Basically, that's all. You want to put this guy in a cloud flat, which he's playing at 15 yards. Now you want to take square, put him in a vert hook, just like this. And then if you want to, you could take X and put him in the vert hook. So you'll be looking just like this on defense, and you'll be using this guy. Now, like I said, when you get in the when we get along in the video, you'll understand exactly why I like to alter between these two users right here. So I do want to show you against the dive right here. So on a snap of the ball, you just want to come down and fill this gap. You see how we can blow that up in the backfield? So this is a defense I switch to if they just want to be ignorant, I like to call it. So if they want to be ignorant and run, like they're like, I'm just going to run the ball. I'm just going to run the ball. So because you got to understand, there's two types of strong close users. There's people who go to strong close just to run the ball, just as like a variation just to kind of mix up their offense. They might come there only looking to run the ball, and you have people that line up and run pass out of strong close as a main formation. So again, I'll go over that setup in a little bit, but I just wanted you to know that that setup does stop the run. Now let's get into some pass play. So I want to go over PAD cross. So the reason I want to go over PAD cross is because a lot of people run this play stock because it does a good job of glitching out, I think, regular cover 4. But since this is cover 4, it's like a match principle cover 4. So it's like I think it's a palms, I want to say. Don't quote me, I think it's palms. But anyways, you want to press. I'm going to show you the base set of how it fares against it. So press, shift your D-line right, call over the top, take X, put him in a vert hook. So you should be looking like this where you're rushing 3 people. Now, just for the sake, so Tom Brady doesn't get screamed at, I am going to actually spy these 2 people, so you're not going to get a pass rush. And the reason why is because I want you to know that you can't get bombed in this, because a lot of people will just call this play stop because they think that they're going to be able to bomb you just like that. And you can see you don't. And actually, I do have gameplay showing this. So as you can see, it's really hard to get bombed with this defense. It's pretty much impossible to bomb this defense. Now, one of the things I do want to talk about real quick is going to be, if I can get my mind straight, I want to talk about wide trail. So I had a lot of people ask me, Real, how would you defend wide trail? So let's go ahead and flip the play because I actually want to show you what the receiver on the wide side, that's how most people run their wide trail. Now, most people run this play stock. So I want to show you how it fares against the base defense, and I'll show you the second variation defense so you can kind of understand what to expect to be open. Now, for the base defense, again, just go and shade over the top. Still want to crash our line to the right. I like crashing right, or you can crash left if you want to. It doesn't really matter, honestly. So I'm going to leave it left just because. Now you want to take X, put him in a vert hook just like this. Now I want to show you kind of what would be open if people running stock. So it's going to snap the ball. So as your user, you'd follow square, peel back, pick off X right there, and then I am going to go take it to replay and just kind of show you what's open, what's not open, so that way you can understand if you need to run like the variation defense that I'm going to be telling you about. So right here, as you can see, we're going to go and snap the ball. Now this is the first thing I want you to check this out. So the reason I like it at 0, so you see how he can't get a clean release. See how he doesn't press him, but since he's set at 0 yards, he has to cross his face, which means that he essentially presses him while he's backpedaling. So you see, he's always going to be over the top 9 times out of 10, so you don't have to worry about getting glitched out because our linebacker actually presses him. So that take care of that. Now let's talk about this route right here. So of course it's just a simple slant. So what you want to do, you want to carry it. So you want to carry it here. Now you might be saying, Rel, come on now, look at all this, that's open, right? And keep in mind, we got him set at 0. And also keep in mind, look how long this takes for him to get open. So you see, we're rushing 3 people, right? So eventually somebody's got to fight to get off blocks or whatever. If they're passing the ball, another thing I'll say real quick, if they're passing the ball, just slant your defensive line up. So if it's like 3rd down and like, I don't know, 10, 15, or you know they're passing the ball, if you know they're passing the ball, slant your D-line up. And I'll show that real quick after the replay. But that's why the pass rush isn't getting home like it normally does. But even still, look, we still got somebody fighting, and look, he has to get rid of this ball right now. And look, this is his only read. And you see right here, he actually matches that. You're on this right here. That's not open. He might be able to throw that, but you can set that to 5 yards, and that's going to be covered because he'll be right here, up in this area. So everything's pretty much covered. So I am going to go ahead and show you the second variation of this defense. Let's see right here. I actually want to make sure I show you against wide trail again. Let's go ahead and flip the play also. So now I want you to pay attention to the second variation, see what's exactly open. So like I said, you want to call underneath, over the top, because we want those clouds out there. Now from here, it's going to be on this side. So boom. Most people don't run it like this, so I'm just trying to make sure I set it up right for y'all. Oh, I said I wanted clouds, didn't I? So boom, we're looking like this. So the good way to think about it is you want to have it opposite your nickel corner. So you see how we have a nickel corner on this side with the cloud. Now I have it opposite, so I have them going opposite. So now if I want to, I can I can put Mabel, which means he's playing at 0, he's playing at 15. So we'll take away any flat you know, over the top route basically. So let's put him back though. So we're just like this. We'll put him back, and now right here, I'd say user this guy. So right here, all I'm gonna do is just snap the ball. So your main job, wrong controller. Hold on, y'all. All right, so your main job is just making sure. Jesus, there we go. I got my buttons all mixed up, but I'm a walking replay about it. I got my buttons mixed up, so let's go ahead and just see if we can make a read. Oh wow, y'all see that? This game is so bad. But we go hyper replay real quick. We go hyper replay. I don't want this being too long of a video though. I had my controllers mixed up. But anyways, that wasn't the point of this. So the point, let's go and take a look. So you see this slant, that you'll be on that slant. So what you want to do, you want to make sure nothing's coming deep. So you want to ride this slant and then peel back right here. But what I was trying to explain to you, look at this. So you're going to carry this slant, and now look, since he's at 15 yards, he's playing right there on it. He's legit on that, and now right here, as you can see, he's at 15, so he could throw that, but that's an easy rally tackle. And if you wanted to, if they kept spamming this type of play, you have the freedom to put this guy in a purple. So you could put him, instead of putting him in a vert hook, you can actually put him to where he's over here. So this is what I mean, that like you have to understand what they want to do out of strong close for it to be effective. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show highlights of me with using this defense and the various setups that I use. So if you're still here, I recommend just waiting to the end because I'm just about done. Last setup I do want to go over though, if I can get my controllers right. Last setup I do want to go over is this wide receiver outs. So most people do, they'll go ahead and put him on a hitch route, and then they'll take circle, put him on a slant, and then they'll motion him across, and then they'll block their running back. So with this setup, I'm gonna show you what it looks like versus the regular setup, the base setup, just like this, and then I'll show you what it looks like against my alternate setup. So you can see right here, we are gonna motion him across, and then we are gonna go ahead and snap the ball right here. Boom. So this is what you want to do. You want to follow that, peel off that, and then I like to come back right here because a lot of times you get a user alert, or you could have followed square if you wanted to. Now I'm gonna go replay real quick, just kind of show you, and let me know if you like me doing this. I'm gonna try to speed up my replays, but I just want you to understand the defense basically. So boom, hard flat, can't throw that. If he throws that, that's probably a pick. Now with the slant, you want to ride this slant. So if I was playing in a real game, I would have done just like this. So I would have waited right here, and then I would have peeled off like I did, because sometimes they'll give you a user alert animation, and then I like to come stop right here because a lot of times they'll think you'll follow X, which is the tight end, and they'll try to throw this hitch right here, and you get a pick pretty much 9 times out of 10. Or you can run with that and just bait the hitch, because look at that, we have somebody sitting right here. So he'll be able to rally and make a tackle sometimes. But that's how I like the first setup. So as you see, we did have that tight end get open late. Now if they keep hitting that and you want to take that away, let's go back to wide receiver out. Let's go and set up our play first. So put square on the hitch, take circle, put him on a slant, and now I like to block the other running back because most people will. Now let's go and set up the defense. So go and press, slant your D-line right, or you can slant them up. So I recommend slanting them up, like I said, if you know they're passing the ball. So you want to take square, or you take your linebacker, put them in a curl flat, shade down, shade up to shade over the top, double tap, select square, put him in a vert hook. So you should look just like this. And then also you can take X, put him in a vert hook, or you can rush him. I like leaving him in a vert hook because he does a great job in that vert hook at 10 yards. So go ahead and motion him across so you can see what we're looking like. Boom. Now you're right here. Do I see anybody coming deep? Nope. Okay, tight end. Now I'm gonna come back over here and just look for something. So as you can see, I didn't even have nothing to cover my user because we pretty much had everything covered. Now after I go into replay, I'm gonna show you the highlights of me using this defense, and then that's gonna pretty much be the video. So right here, you can see the slant. It's not really gonna be open. Yes, he could throw that, but you can actually come down and lurk that as your user. But you just gotta make sure nothing's coming deep. So as you see, just looking. Does anything come deep? Nope. So you could have ran with that right there. But I didn't, just because I was trying to explain to you. But what I want to show you is, look at this. So you see how he kind of carries that? Look how hard of a throw that is. Look how hard of a throw. See, he's right here. He's going to be able to play that. And if he tries to pass anywhere down up in here, he'll be able to pick that off. Now let's take a look at this side so you can understand what's going on over here. So you're probably like, he could throw that. Yes, he can, but we'll be able to rally on that. He's coming down. He's coming down. So that's going to be a tackle. And then if they wanted to keep throwing that, I have the freedom to take this guy and put him in a curl flat, which is playing at 0 yards. So I have the freedom to take this away. And then, but if I take that away, as you can see, they might have this window to be able to throw this slant. So that's why personally, I'm okay with giving that up. Now, if they wanted to get, if they kept wanting to take that, then all I'd have to do is just take him and put him in the purple. So now he'd be down here, and then he'd be carrying this slant, as you can see, if that makes sense. And like I said, the whole time we have people coming. So like I said, it's not going to shut down just everything they do on offense. It's just going to make it real tough for them to make reads. And if you're making it tough on your opponent, then you're pretty much going to win the game. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I appreciate all y'all who checked out my video, and let me know how you liking this defense, how it's working out for you. And for me, I'm having a whole lot of success on it. So if you're new, go and drop a like, drop a sub. I truly appreciate it, and comment and let me know how you like this defense. But anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.